welcome to Vicar Road Sports Chat, and welcome to Defcon Rugby, our daily rugby show. Listen, I'm in a bit of a stress. Didn't have much time to prepare today. I've even got to go to the toilet, but I will keep it in. I will keep it in for today. Let's get into the chat quickly. See who's in the house. Adu's in the house. Hunty, Gail's in there. Guys, bit stressful today. Topics are over there. Newcastle Falcons. Currie Cup Team of the Week. That's our topics for today. Quick show today. As I said, I had never a lot of time to prepare at all. And I've got to go to the toilet. But never mind about that one. Let's get the topics out of the way. There you go. Let's get into the chat quickly. Greetings, Ado. Hunty says, Springboks, are you ready for your first loss? Hunty, are you dreaming? Huh? No way, man. Gail, hope the All Blacks don't get surprised by the Pumas. You never know. They were surprised last year. Rose Garden's in the house. How you guys doing? Hey, let's start off the show. As I said, got to hurry here today. Well, let's start off with a big announcement. Newcastle Falcons have been bought by the Red Bull organization. Fantastic stuff. Falcons have been always around there at the bottom of the table for the last couple of years. It's about time Red Bull gets into rugby as well. I find it fantastic. Let's hope they have some good investment there. Red Bull, the whole organization, when they do Formula One, all the extreme sports, they've got Leipzig in the football. Could be something really good for rugby that Red Bull gets into the rugby. I'm looking forward to this one. See what they can do. They haven't got much time until the season starts, so I don't think this season will be, I call it dramatic. But I think to the next season, I think could be interesting. Marnus is in the house. Hi, Vern. Vic's not doing well at all, Marnus. That's why he's got pain again. The boy, I guess he'll have to go back to the doctor, man. I was busy doing homework for 3 hours straight, so I'm tired now. I hope so too, Marnus. I'm sorry, I couldn't prepare much. Really. I didn't have much time because Vic only let me know very late that he's not going to do the show, and we wanted to actually cancel the show. I said, hell no, we're not cancelling the show. Set it up, I'll do it. Even though I couldn't prepare much, I'll do the show, man. But thanks for joining, Marnus. Dion Fonsel's in the house. I said, where is Vic? Vic is lying down. Vic is not doing well, man. Seriously, the poor guy is in pain. I haven't seen, no, it's been a horrible couple of weeks now for him. Serious amount of pain, and yeah, it's not just good taking all those painkillers, and he's pretty scared going back to the doctor. You never know what else they or what they'll do, but I guess you'll have to go back, man. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. But going back to the Falcons, like I said, Red Bull has taken over there. It's going to be super. The expertise that Red Bull bring for all the sports that they do can only be good for the Falcons, or well, they're not called the Falcons anymore. They're called the Newcastle Red Bulls. It'll only be good for them, to be good for rugby, to bring in new sponsors, new team owners in there. I think it's fantastic partnership with Newcastle and Red Bull. And I'm really going to looking forward to see how the fruits of their labors in the next couple of years. But guys, let me know what you guys think about this one. Newcastle Falcons, now Newcastle Red Bulls. I think it's fantastic for rugby. Good stuff there. So, another thing that today, we couldn't do it yesterday because it was the Springbok announcement, because Rassie always throws a bit of a, span in the works. We were all about to do the team of the week yesterday, but Rassie came out with the Springbok team, so we had to quickly cancel that one and bring out the Springboks, which is, of course, super important. But we've got a poll out there today. How do you feel about Red Bull taking over the Newcastle Falcons? Best thing that could have happened, 44% there is out in the lead, so the most of you think the way I do, huh? Cheslin is in the house. Rugby needs the money. Yes, rugby does need the money. But what rugby really needs is that everybody goes to the freaking stadium to go watch rugby. That's what I've been really noticing, that rugby, even in the URC, too little people go watch. It's sad. I mean, just check Boerland, Wellington there. It's always packed, small stadium, but it's packed, man. No, we didn't do it yesterday. We didn't have time because we did the Springboks yesterday. So I'm doing it now. In the next couple of minutes, I'll be doing Team of the Week. It was a hard one this week. There was a lot of positions I didn't really have. The players I thought didn't play well. So I just took some people from Griquas Boerland or Pumas. But otherwise, there was like 4 positions I wasn't sure about. But we'll get into that right afterwards, man. Menno Rossi, hi Menno. You're looking forward to the Rugby Championship on the weekend. Argentina against New Zealand. Starts late, 11:15 in the evening. Looking forward to that one. I hope Vic's around for that one. Otherwise, I'll be doing that all by myself. But you guys will be in there, and that's the most important. Otherwise, I'll fall asleep. Janre's in there as well. South Africa beat Australia by 53 runs. That's good, man. Good. Let's start off with the team of the week. We'll get started straight into it. I will start off with the... I just want to check out something there. 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. There you go. So, our team of the week for the Currie Cup. Like I said, there was some positions I just couldn't, even though I watched all the games, I wrote up every position that I thought would be done, but some positions I just couldn't. But never mind, let's get straight into it. Mandy's in the house. Hi, Mandy. I hope the Springboks don't destroy my Wallabies, but I think 32. No. I don't think it's going to be that high, Mandy, at all. I think it's going to be between, 15. About around 15 points is what I think it's going to be. South Africans rugby, Springboks rugby, they don't do that. They always just about win. I think it's going to be a tough game though. I'm looking forward to it as well. And there's still Currie Cup on the weekend. But let's get into the team of the week of the Currie Cup. For you Aussies and New Zealanders and Ireland boys out there, it's a bit boring, but never mind. Let's get into it. At the loose head prop, I went for this man. Wayne Losper of Boerland. I think he played fantastic. Him and his counterpart of Boerland, there were a lot of good carries they did there for Boerland. So he's in my team of the week. It's the first time he's in there. Wayron, good job he did there with his partner as well. We're getting to his partner afterwards. Then at the hooker, I went for this man, Edwin Swart of the Pumas. He scored a try, did fantastically. I thought he played really well there for the Pumas as well. Carried the ball well, scored his try, did a good job. So he's in the team. Wait. Marna says, Warren, we just must be patient and not worried. Vic's a fighter. He'll get through. Yes, I think he should just go see the doctor again. You know? But hey, let's get into that one after. Let's get into the team of the week when it's done. Edwin Swart for the Pumas gets the hooker position. As I said, scored a try. Fantastic stuff there. I'm just put out there. There we go. And at the tight head prop, let's get him out there. I went for this man. That's Dejan van der Westhuizen, also from Boerland. I think same as Wayron. They carried the ball fantastically. The scrum was good for Boerland. No problems here against the Lions. I was actually very disappointed in the Lions and the Bulls on the weekend, but never mind that one. So Darren didn't score a try, but he gets in their team of the week for me. Then at lock, I went for this man, the number 4 position. I didn't have anybody really that stood out this weekend, but I went for this man, Malembe Mpofu of Griquas. Took him because Griquas did win. Fantastic job there against Province. So I took him in the team of the week. Now the next man, he definitely was on my list. The other lock from the Griquas, Albert Liebenberg. I thought he played fantastically. He had a really good game. Scored a couple of tries as well. Fantastic stuff. So he really deserved to be in the team of the week. Let's get into our loose forwards. On the blind side flanker, we went for this man, a cheetah, Daniel Martins. I think he had a great game. Also, a lot of carries, hitting that line the whole time. He was definitely, for me, the standout cheetah of the game. So he makes the team. Like I said, not many of the losing teams made it. The Cheetahs did win though, but I thought he had a fantastic game there. So I put him into the team. Vic's in the house as well. Vic, lie down. Get better soon, man. Then let's get into the next one. On the open side flanker, I went for this man. Saule Arendse of Boerland. He had a really good game. The only good thing with his hair, you can really see how he plays. He's very noticeable. He had a lot of good carries as well. Tackled fantastically. Had a really good game for Boerland. I mean, Boerland, I'm falling in love with Boerland. That's what I'm telling you. That the Boerland is fantastic, man. So he makes the team as well, also for the first time. Then on that number 8 position, I went for this man. Willie Engelbrecht scored a try as well. He's also done the rounds. He's also, like most of the players in the Currie Cup, have played almost in all the teams. Willie Engelbrecht also had a very good game for Pumas. Stood out there as the number 8 for me of them. Then at scrum off, I went for Ross Bird of the Pumas as well. He scored 2 tries. Played fantastically. Was leading his team phenomenally. I mean, what can you say? He just played fantastically. The Bulls had no chance. That's all I can say. Then on the fly half position, I went for this man, Mr. George Whitehead. It was a close there between George. I also thought Cade Walhutter of the Lions played really well. He scored a try as well. It was close between those two. It was close between a couple of players there, but I did go for George because Marnus said George. So I thought, you know what? If Marnus says George, I'll go with George. George Whitehead played a fantastically game there for Krigwas, leading his team out there. Fantastic stuff. Then on the left wing, it was this man, Mitchell Xavier, scored a try for Boerland. Mustard, man. A lot of Boerland players. Then these two positions, the inside and outside center, I had actually nobody down on my list, so I had to go choose somebody. So I went to go choose somebody from the Pumas. I'm being honest, guys. You know, Wayan van Niekerk of the Pumas got it. The inside center and the outside center got it. David Brits for Boerland also played well. Nothing too spectacular, but Boerland and Pumas did win, so I put their players in there. I don't know, if you guys think it was a bit too much, let me know, man. But those were my inside and outside centers. Then, of course, on the right wing, it could only go to one man. The Don! Donovan Don scored 2 tries. Another fantastic performance. I think he's the record try scorer in the Currie Cup this season. I think he's got 5 tries already. Fantastic stuff. He played really well. I think he picked up a little injury at the end there. I hope not, because they are playing the Bulls this weekend. Boerland at home at Wellington, in Wellington. So it's going to be that's going to be the game of the weekend for me. But absolutely played fantastically well there. The Don. Boys mustard, man. That's all I can say. And then at the end, maybe a surprise for everybody. But I put this man in from the Sharks. A Sharks player has made the team of the week. It is Jaco Williams. I thought he was the only Sharks player that really showed some stuff. He attacked the line. They had a couple of breakthroughs. He played absolutely fantastic. Under 20 world champion. Absolutely fantastic. He was mustard. But he just can't do it by himself. You've got to have a bit of other players around you to bring up the team. I was very disappointed in that game, the Sharks against the Cheetahs. That was the worst game I've seen for a long time. But he was the only one. He was the only Shark that really impressed me with his play. So I thought, you know what? It could have been James Tedder there for Boerland. It was for me, it was a toss-up between Tedder and Jaco Williams. So I thought, you know what? Haven't taken a Sharks player in the team of the week. Let's do that. So I took a Sharks player. It is Jaco Williams. That is the team of the week, guys, for the Currie Cup. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back with the Defcon show. And of course, tomorrow evening, we will have our Rugby Championship review at 7 o'clock live. So join us for that one as well. That's going to be cool. We're going to discuss all the teams. I hope Vic will be okay to do it. It's going to be tough for me to do it by myself. So I hope Vic will be around to do it. So join us for that tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock for that one. Defcon Rugby at 5. Join us for that one. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's hope the Aussies bring out their team tomorrow so we can put that in the Defcon show and run through all the squads there in the Rugby Championship preview. But hey, that's the show for today. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Join us tomorrow for that one. Sorry about the unprepared stuff today. I tried my best. But guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace to everybody out there. And there's only one way we can end the show is with a bit of sirens. Because today, I almost forgot, I would say Defcon 4 went down a bit because the Aussies didn't announce their squad yet. So, Defcon 4, everybody else there, have a fantastic day. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.